Hello friends, GingerDreads here, and I am stopping in to let you guys know that I did not close out that video properly. I just I think I finished it with you guys watching me just hang it or like finish putting it together. So I wanted to show you guys what these look like, or what this one looks like finished, because I'm extremely proud of it. I have a lot of alterations that I've done to this one. So if you notice, this bead right here is altered. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. A lot of alterations done to this piece. I don't know. I'm so proud of this piece. I wanted you guys to see it in the full finished version, except for that little ending clip I did. But this is it, my friends. Springtime Blooms. I couldn't get the name right in the video, but this is it. I thought I would share it with you guys before we jump on into the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you, and let's jump on in. Hey friends, welcome back. So it's definitely been a minute and I've missed you guys. Sorry for the little hiatus. I'll elaborate a little later on in the video for you guys to let you know what happened. So I hope you enjoy this video. It's kind of a mixture. I don't want to say it's a mixture. We're definitely making a whimsical fart, but I've tried different camera views. So in the hiatus I was also consuming other YouTube videos, and in that process I was noticing like how they cut to different scenes a lot, or they just show a lot of different things to keep you guys entertained. So I'm not going to be keeping the camera on one angle for a long time unless I'm drawing, like right now when I start doing the sketching of what we're putting on the wood, due to the fact that obviously some of you guys are watching because of the painting, and some of you guys are just watching because you want to follow along on this journey. Anyways, so again, we're making a whimsical fart today. This one is called Springtime Delight, or maybe just Spring Delight. Don't quote me. I'm not for sure, but I'll put the little name up of it and maybe like a link for how you can grab it. This is up for grabs in my shop. I did have to close my Etsy and open a new shop, which kind of has to do with the hiatus I was on. And so, yes, I have the link to my new shop is in my YouTube though. So you will be able to find all of that. And yes, I am self-promoting. That is how I help feed my face, is through selling my art. So please check out my shop. Follow me on Instagram as well for other entertainment, or I think I post a lot more little clippy things over there. It's just easier than doing a long form content for YouTube. You'll find a lot of quick shit over there. But anyways, so we're going to be building this whimsical fart. We will paint it. I'll be residing off camera. I will have you guys set through a couple of altering of some of the beads at the end. You guys will be able to see how I knot it, because I do like a square knot. You'll see how I end up tying it off. Unfortunately, the stick that's hanging it, I have already created off camera, and so we don't get to witness that. But I do have a video coming up where I am painting on the sticks of the whimsical farts, because I do paint on those as well as drill holes in them and all of the good jazz that makes them magical. So basically in the video you're going to see all of the steps that go into creating a whimsical fart, because they do hang in the most magical form, but there's a lot of steps that go into it. Eventually, and I promise eventually, we will get a video to where I will kind of clip in and out half, or not even half. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but I will clip in and out the full process. Like, I will show you when I'm doing the resin. I will show you maybe not every aspect. Also, I want to start trying to do videos where I'm like talking through them, so more like a live process video instead of it just being like talking hands. That's what I call this, my talking hand videos. Instead of you guys just constantly watching talking hands, every now and then I'm gonna try to interact with this camera more, just to show you the artist doing the art more so than just showing you the hands. And again, if that's not what you guys want to look at and you'd rather watch talking hands, use that comment section below and let me know, because that always helps. Building of these little magical beans are one of the most funnest, I don't think that's even a word, but I don't give a shit. But it's something I'm like so passionate about. I absolutely love creating these things. I like the fact that my husband cuts those little pieces of wood that I'm holding. I like the fact that I have to gather the wood on excursions and adventures out and about, making memories. I love the fact that it is all intuitively put together when it comes to what are you going to paint? What does the stick call for? What is every picture and image that's put on them are so meant to be. I don't know. I freaking love these things. And again, I will stress, if there's anything I ever paint that you feel inspired to paint, please, my friends, help yourself. There is no secret Sally over here. I don't hoard my art. I don't, I want you guys to create and paint and make magic as well. And if I inspire you, please just tag me on Instagram or let me know that you are inspired by some of my art. It makes me feel good to know that I inspire folks. So share. Also, if you'll notice in this video, because I don't know where we're at, I'm kind of just doing a voiceover and then I put it over the video. Then I kind of watch it at the end and we kind of make it work. But I do a lot of different process in this video to create this particular piece. So like I use nail powder, which uses a UV nail shellac, and then I have to use the UV light and then the powder and then the shellac again. That is shown in this video. I don't know about where it's shown in the video, but I do that in here. I also show you the beads. So like during a part of the painting, there is 3 little beads on the Lazy Susan thing that I paint on. Those 3 beads, I later show you the original wood bead to how it looks before I turn them into the painted bead. So, again, I don't know where I'm at in the video. I'm kind of all over the place. There's also a little bit of funny part in here. Well, to me, it's fucking hilarious because my husband is literally trying to help me open a scraper because... Slide down, pop out, take out.
So you gotta take this out from...
I use a piece of glass as my paint palette, and the simplest of things can sometimes baffle a girl, okay? And this fucking little scraper surely showed that. So I needed my husband's help, and during the process of this asking for help, I absolutely make the most ridiculous faces. Everything about this is just comical to me. I had to leave it in. I had to share it. It made me freaking laugh so hard. Even doing the editing, I had to laugh so hard at this. The expressions on my face, the eyeballs, everything. Just please, for the sake of the video, enjoy it at the expense of yours truly. I hope you enjoy that. But yeah, so anyhow, back to the painting. After we had our little blooper moment and I figure out how to scrape off my freaking glass thing, then I get back to finishing my whimsical fart. And in the process of this video, you'll notice that the stick is laying around. That particular stick was actually painted for a set of whimsical farts that are similar to the ones that I recreated, but I ended up giving those ones out through kindness. Like I hung them like keychains because I didn't end up liking them after all said and done. And the one thing I will stress about art is if you don't love it, gift it. Don't keep it. Don't have it in your presence because it'll just be something that you keep looking at and see all the things and flaws and uglies that are wrong with it. So just get rid of it. You'll see that that stick has already been painted. I don't know if I said already, but I painted that in a previous off-camera setting. And I'm now recreating the wood that will be hanging from that piece. If you look at the little tray that's on my lap. Those little mushrooms that are in there are going to be for this game of shrooms that I partake in here in Arizona. It's actually worldwide, but they are going to be on a Whimsical Fart, and I will be hiding those in Arizona. So any of my Arizona followers, June 8th is a national mushroom game to where it's like a art and seek. I hide art, you find it. A ton of artists are going to be doing this around the globe. Go on Instagram to Game of Shrooms, and there's a link in his bio that tells you all the information about it. You can find the map on who's playing, if anybody's playing in your area. And then you can follow them on Instagram and find out how to get clues and stuff. I will be posting my clues starting in May. So if you are an Arizona follower and you want to find a Whimsical Fart for free, it will be hiding. Sorry, excuse my English, because it's the Whimsical Fart will be hiding in a location here in the valley somewhere. I will give all clues and whatnot throughout my Instagram post in the month of May. So yeah, with that, let's explain a little bit about the hiatus while this video continues to play along. So I had my Etsy store shut down, and I guess it has to take part with this new change that Etsy's doing, and I don't actually know what the new change is. So I'm not going to come on to this platform of YouTube and sit here and shit talk Etsy. I'm not going to do it because I don't know what happens behind the scenes in Etsy. What I do know is that during the process of their changes, I guess in 2024, the robots that they have hired are going around and kind of randomly shutting stores down. I don't actually know what their guidelines and stuff to shutting the stores down, but unfortunately that's something that Etsy has kind of randomly been doing. So for whatever reason that happened to my shop, I don't want to say that it is a big deal, but it is a big deal. When you rely on Etsy, I'm not a person who knows how to market myself. I don't know how to put myself out there enough. I guess not rely on the Etsy platform. And for me, I did rely on it. And so to have my shop closed down, even if it was for just a short period of time, I missed out on sales during that time. And so I have been kind of leaning away from Etsy for a bit, or had been talking about leaning and getting out of the Etsy platform. And so that just kind of helped reassure that I needed to leave the platform. So I had to take a hiatus because Etsy is kind of linked to everything. Anyhow, within doing that, I just kind of rebranded myself. So I kind of just, instead of letting it bother me and hurt my feelings or get all upset about it or be pissed, I decided, you know what? This happened for a reason. I'm going to run with it. So I just kind of didn't post for a minute. I didn't make videos for a minute. I opened a GingerDreads store. I changed over my Pinterest. I just had to do a lot of things, switch over things on Instagram. I had to do a few things that I'm just not used to. And I'm not technical savvy or internet savvy. I don't do all of this stuff. This isn't my forte. I'm an artist. And with becoming, I guess, an artist that sells their art, you have to learn all of the other aspects and stuff that go along with it. And so that's exactly what we did. We just decided to do a little rebranding. I will be doing shops are having pop-up shops this fall. So look out for videos pertaining to pop-up shop. I will be out and about in Arizona. Stay on the lookout for that. And that's kind of, I guess, why I had to take the little hiatus from YouTube, was because the videos I post on YouTube are actually shown products that I sell. And so I didn't want to have products up that I'm showing you on YouTube and then have someone that wants something and then it's not available, or you guys have to do some circus shit show in order to get a hold of me to figure out what it is that you want or how to get it or XYZ, all the stuff that goes with having a website. So I'm back. I have a GingerDread art store. You guys are more than welcome to head over there and check that out. I am excited to be uploading more pieces of art to my store because I kind of limited on how much I put on Etsy due to the fact that they like to self-promote us and they charge a little bit. Again, I'm not here to knock Etsy. That is why the break was entailed. However, I'm excited to be back. I'm glad I had the break. I needed it to kind of, I guess, grow up a little bit more in other aspects. And so, again, any questions that you guys have, any information that you guys want to know, if you guys want more in depth, because I try to shorthand everything. I don't want to bore you guys with all my shit. And so if there's more information that you guys want, ask me. I don't really mind sharing. I just am not going to share it if you guys don't care to learn or hear or whatever, you know. So I do want to mention that in this video, and it could be about toward the end, I alter some beads for this particular piece that I'm hanging. I had broken a bead earlier in the video due to the fact that it wouldn't fit across the freaking hemp. And so when I noticed that I didn't want to keep playing with this bead or restringing it, I decided I would make a flower. Well, in making the first flower, I absolutely hated it. And to understand, I guess, that you will throw pieces away in experimenting, and there is not always the first piece that you create going to be the right one. So I keep both images in, like the flower that I made that I absolutely hated, I left in this video so that you guys see it doesn't stay. I don't create it one and done. There's a process, and I just don't want things to look, because we do edit these videos to give you guys just a finished product, but sometimes that's misleading, and I don't want to mislead you guys and let you think that this is just a one and done. There is multiple steps that go into it. There is multiple redos that have to take place because I don't like it, or I want to redo it, or the paint just didn't set right with me by day 2. I don't like how the bead was altered, all the things that happen when changing and trying to make up your mind, I left in this video so that you guys can see. So yeah, I'm rambling. I'm literally lost. I act like I haven't never freaking made a video, so forgive that, because I just don't know what the hell. I'm so lost, and I'm rambling. And because I'm having to do these recordings in like 3 parts, like I'm doing a recording, I'm throwing it over the video, then I'm recording another little piece and throwing it over the video. I don't even know if I'm repeating shit. This is the worst voiceover I have done in many, many moons. So forgive that. We will have a better video on the next upload. Also, I don't want to say that I'm going to upload every Thursday, because then that's like making a commitment to you guys and myself that I am realizing doing the art that I do is just not sustainable, because I paint, I resin, I hang, there's like so much to it that if I'm to try to give you a piece every single week, I have to hope that the resin fairies do right by me and not make me have to recreate that fucking resin piece, or actually sand it down and just re-resin it, not recreate it, but you know what I mean, re-resin it. And sometimes I do have to re-resin pieces because there's bubbles or a kitty hair or fucking something that gets caught within it. So I'm aiming for weekly uploads, but I'm not going to hold myself to that. And yeah, that's just not going to happen, but we're aiming for it. So if I don't do it, forgive me. If I do it, kudos to us. We'll have a weekly video. With that, though, you guys, I'm starting to ramble. I'm getting anxious because I don't know what to say, and I'm starting to move around. And once I start moving around, you can hear every bit of noise that happens in my little RV. So I'm going to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to thank you guys for patiently waiting for my return. I apologize for that hiatus. However, I did need it. I needed to get my storefront in order, as once again, I am an artist that relies on her art. So with that being said, the hiatus was needed, but I'm glad to be back. I've missed you guys. I hope that you guys have been painting. I hope that you guys have been practicing, at least, if nothing else, practice painting. Leave comments if you guys have any suggestions. Let me know if you guys have any special video requests that you would like to see. I will leave a link to my storefront down below in the description. I will leave links to my Etsy, or not my Etsy, shut up, to my Instagram down below. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on all of my social medias so that you can keep in touch in case I do take a break from here. It takes me a little longer to upload. But with that, my friends, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to ask that you guys always be kind to yourselves. And then I always ask that you be kind to each other. Don't be hateful. We need love right now in this world. So spread as much of it that you have. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all your love, likes, shares, comments, subscribes, all of the above. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time.